I work the night shift at a warehouse. That's not something I ever planned. It's just where life pushed me. I'm 34 years old, no family, no kids, no big plans. A few years ago, I lost my previous job. Company downsized. My name was on the list. At first, I tried to find something normal. Day shifts, offices, construction. Nothing stuck. Bills don't wait. So when I saw an ad for night security at a warehouse, I didn't think much. Good pay, simple work, no people. That last part sold it. The warehouse is on the edge of the city, industrial zone, long roads, empty at night. The building itself is massive. Concrete, metal, rows and rows of shelves inside. During the day, hundreds of workers move around, forklifts, noise, constant motion. At night, nothing. Just me. My job is simple. Sit in the security room, watch the cameras, do a round every hour, write reports. There are rules, a lot of rules. At first, they felt excessive. Don't enter certain aisles at night. Don't shut off the cameras manually. If motion triggers, check the camera first. Only investigate in person if instructed. I asked my supervisor about it once. He didn't explain. He just said, "Follow the rules, and the night will pass." That should have been my first warning. My first few weeks were boring, painfully boring. I brought books, podcasts, snacks. Nothing ever happened. The cameras showed empty aisles, long shadows, nothing more. I started relaxing. That's how it always begins. The first strange thing happened on a Tuesday. Around 1:40 a.m., camera 17 picked up motion, aisle F. That aisle isn't supposed to trigger at night. No vents, no animals, no moving machinery. I switched the feed to full screen. Nothing there. Empty aisle. I marked it as a false alert. 10 minutes later, camera 22 triggered. Different aisle. Same result. Empty. That night, 6 cameras triggered. Always different aisles, always empty. By morning, I had a headache from staring at screens. I told myself it was a system glitch. The next night it happened again, but closer. The motion alerts started appearing in a pattern. Back of the warehouse first, then the middle, then closer to the security room. I felt my stomach tighten. I leaned forward, zoomed in. That's when I noticed something. The cameras weren't empty. They were wrong. The shelves looked the same, the lights were on, but the shadows didn't match. They were too long, too thick, like something tall was blocking the light just outside the frame. I checked the timestamps. The shadows moved, slowly, across multiple cameras, not fast, not rushed, like something walking without hurry. I didn't leave the room that night. I wasn't supposed to anyway. The rules were clear. The third night, I heard it. Not on the cameras, in real life. A sound, metal, far away, like something brushing against a shelf. I froze. The warehouse is huge. Sounds echo. You can't tell where they come from. I checked the cameras. Camera 9. Motion detected. This time, I saw it. Not clearly. Something tall passed between 2 shelves. Too thin. Too slow. I rewound the footage, frame by frame. There was a shape, long limbs, No clear face, just movement. I swallowed. My hands were shaking. I wanted to call my supervisor, but it was after 2 a.m., and the rule said to log everything first. That's when I noticed something else. The cameras weren't recording it. They were lagging, like the system didn't want to capture whatever it was. The fourth night, I didn't come relaxed. I came alert. Coffee, energy drinks, lights on. I watched the screens nonstop. At 2:11 a.m., every camera went still. No static, no black screen, just frozen. Except one, camera 3, the one closest to the security room. I stared at it. The aisle was empty. Then the shadow moved, straight toward the camera. I heard breathing. Not from the speakers, from the hallway outside the security room. Slow, deep. I didn't move. The handle to the security room door didn't turn. It just shook. Once, twice, then stopped. The breathing moved away. The cameras came back online. Every single one. Empty again. In the morning, I checked the logs. Camera 3 never recorded motion, as if it never happened. I tried quitting. I really did. But when I called HR, they told me something strange. They said I had already submitted my resignation a week ago, with my signature. I hadn't. I still work the night shift. I don't leave the security room anymore. I follow the rules, because now I understand them. The cameras aren't there to protect the warehouse. They're there to warn me. Whatever walks those aisles at night isn't lost. It's patient. And every night, it gets a little closer to the security room. I stopped trying to quit after that. Not because I didn't want to leave, because I understood something. This job wasn't letting people go easily. I started paying attention to things I had ignored before, small things. The way the supervisor never worked nights. The way no one ever relieved me early. The way the day shift avoided eye contact when I mentioned cameras. I wasn't the first. I found that out by accident. One night during my break, I opened an old cabinet in the security room. I was looking for extra batteries. Instead, I found notebooks. Old ones, dusty, bent pages, different handwriting. Night reports, years of them. Not official reports, personal notes. People writing things down for themselves. I sat down and started reading. At first it was boring. Dates, times, camera numbers. Then the tone changed. Camera 14 keeps triggering at night. Something wrong with shadows. I think I saw movement between shelves. Different names, different years, same problem. The further I read, the worse it got. I hear it walking. It doesn't like light. It stops when I stop breathing. One entry made my stomach turn. I think it knows my schedule. I flipped more pages. The last notebook ended abruptly. No goodbye, no final report, just one sentence. It's standing outside the security room now. I closed the notebook. My hands were sweating. That night, I didn't sit. I stood. Back against the wall, eyes on the monitors. At 1 a.m., motion alerts started again. Same pattern. Back aisles first. I didn't log them. I just watched. The shadows moved differently now. more confident, less careful, like it didn't care about being noticed. At 2:06 a.m., the lights flickered. Not off, just weaker. The warehouse felt heavier. The air changed, thicker. I heard metal bend, not snap, bend. Slow pressure, shelf by shelf. I zoomed in on camera 12. Something was standing between the aisles, fully visible now. Tall, too tall. Its arms hung too low. Its head almost brushed the lights. It didn't look at the camera. It listened. Its head tilted slightly, like it was locating a sound. Me. I shut off the audio feed. That was against the rules. Every screen went black, every single one. Except one. The security room camera. It showed me, standing there, frozen. The camera angle was wrong, too close, as if it wasn't mounted anymore, as if something was holding it. The door behind me creaked, not opening, just reacting to pressure. Something leaned against it. Slow. Testing. I remembered the rules. Never investigate, never respond, never leave the room. I stayed still. My legs were shaking so badly I thought I'd fall. The breathing started again, right outside, louder than before, not hiding anymore. Then it spoke. Not loud, not angry, curious. You watch me. I felt my throat tighten. You learn, it said. I learn too. The pressure left the door. Footsteps, slow, moving away. The cameras came back.
Every aisle was empty, except one. The one leading directly to the security room. I didn't finish my shift. I stayed until morning. When the day workers arrived, I walked past them and left. I didn't go home. I sat in my car for an hour, hands on the wheel, trying to breathe. That afternoon, my supervisor called. He sounded tired, not surprised. He asked if I had seen it. I didn't answer. He sighed. Then he told me the truth. The warehouse was built over an old industrial site. Accidents, disappearances, things buried and forgotten. Something stayed. It learned patterns, routines. Night workers lasted longer because they were predictable. Monitors, rules, schedules. The security room wasn't protection. It was bait. I never went back. The warehouse still operates. They're hiring again. I see the ads sometimes. Night shift, good pay, simple work, no people. I still wake up at night. Sometimes I swear I hear metal bending in the distance. Slow, patient. Like something remembering how close it once got.